And now, let's meet the Hawaii Rainbow Wahine. Introducing the reserves, number 2, Kayla Goodman. Number 3, Christiana Tuaninga. Number 6, Courtney Lelipali. Number 7, Monica Stauber. Number 14, Chantil Satele. Number 15, Christina Kim. Number 18, Kalea Dolfo. And number 20, Elizabeth Blake. Now for the Rainbow Wahine starting lineup. At middle hitter, a 6'4" junior from Eagle, Idaho, number 4, Brittany Hewitt. At defensive specialist, a 5'6" senior from Seal Beach, California, number 8, Alex Griffiths. At outside hitter, a 5'11" freshman from Lakewood, California, number 11, Jane Croson. At center, a 5'8" sophomore from Long Beach, California, number 13, Mita Uiato. At middle hitter, a 6'2" sophomore from Los Alamitos, California, number 17, Emily Hartong. At libero, a 5'6" junior from Honolulu, number 12, Emily Maeda. And at outside hero, 5'11" senior from Eva Beach, Oahu, floor captain, number 5, Kanani Danielson. The volunteer assistant is Kaleo Baxter, assistant coach Robin Amos Santos. The associate coach is Scott Wong. The head coach for the Rainbow Wahine is Dave Shoji.
Seeded Hawaii advanced to the second round of the NCAA Women's Volleyball Tournament behind the offensive power of Jane Croson and Kanani Danielson. The Rainbow Wahine must now overcome the imposing block of Mountain West champion Colorado State to extend the postseason. The Rams of Colorado State square off against third-ranked Hawaii. Here are the ultimate starting lineups at the top of your screen as we get into the first game or the first set. The officials, Paula Martin is the up official, Ernie Ho on the floor, Dean Tamura and Chris Stickley are the linesmen. Hawaii at 30-1 on the season against Colorado State, 24-5. Hawaii a perfect 14-0 in their conference, the Western Athletic. And for Colorado State, they were 12-2 in the Mountain West, serving as Cranston. Step out, Brittany Hewitt. That ball dug up by Foss, hit over by Cranston. Danielson, Uiato, Croson. That's off the block. Stefan. That ball is dug up by Hawaii's Griffiths. Hit over by Danielson. Advantage now for Colorado State. Danielson with the dig in the back row. Here's Croson again. She hits it. Did she hit it off the block? No. She hit it long.
A lot of swings that rally. Jane Croson wanted to get some high hands there. She knew she had two blockers up, 6'4" and 6'3". That's a huge wall.
Serving again is Cranston. Just over. Maeda hits it over, and the overpass is taken care of by Brummett. And it's 2-0 Colorado State.
Cranston's first serve went deep. Second serve, she serves it really short. Maeda just couldn't get there. Nice tap down up front.
Cranston serving again. That ball is hit over by Hewitt. Again, the advantage. They go to Stefan. Outside to Croson. Croson just rips it right by Drummond. First point for Hawaii.
The difference there in that play, good pass off the dig, which allowed Hewitt to go hard in the middle. Their middle stayed with Hewitt, leaving Croson one-on-one on the outside.
So now the huge toss.
The toss that many people think is worth the price of admission.
That ball comes in, and that is an ace. That went off Cranston. Croson with her bottom of the moon attempt.
I'll tell you something. There's not a team in America that has to face 3 jump servers like this. Maybe 1 jump server, but not 3. Hawaii's got 3 in Croson and Hartong, Satele.
Tied at 2. Croson again, that's in. That ball dug up by Gaulia, Foss. And getting the ball over is Stefan. Uiato, Danielson, little touch and in.
Once again, a good pass off that free ball pass. Hawaii in transition, just very quick. And Kanani saw the block for him, and just nice little tap down. Way to work the block. That's the way Hawaii has to work the block.
Croson. Another huge toss. Gets it in. That is an ace. Just inside the back row by Gaulia.
And Tom Hilbert knew this was going to be a problem for his team tonight. He admitted in last night's press conference, he said, we have got to pass Hawaii's jump serve, and we'll talk more about that later.
4-2 Hawaii. Croson again, this time into the net. It's amazing how she can toss it so high and then control it. And every now and then she will put it into the net. 4-3, Hawaii leading by 1. Gaulia to serve for Colorado State.
It's reminiscent of Yuval Katz in '95 and Kostas Theoharidis.
The ball dug up by Griffiths, Uiato, Danielson. Foss goes to Stefan. Stefan conquers the double block of Uiato and Brittany Hewitt. And we are tied at 4.
Stefan, their go-to player, their lone senior, averages almost 4 kills a game. Highly recruited in basketball, Division I basketball player.
That ball dug up by Maeda, chased down by Uiato. Danielson down the line. That's in the air by Foss. They go cross court. Stefan. Croson with the save. Uiato step out. Brittany Hewitt. That ball is saved by Gaulia. Ball hit over by Drummond. Long rally. Down the middle comes Croson. That's in the air. Ball chased down by Foss off Cranston. Ball hit over by Stefan. Stefan took something off and again conquered the double block of Uiato and Hewitt.
Stefan does a pretty good job of taking something off. Here's that bump set from the back row. Once again, Foss, a terrific center for a freshman. And this Colorado State team does not make many hitting errors. And Hilbert's proud of that.
Gaulia to serve. Outside, Danielson. Tough angle. That's saved by Stefan. Gets it back from Foss. Stefan in the corner. Stefan is causing trouble already. 6-4, Colorado State.
One thing Hawaii can ill afford to do is allow Caitlin Stefan to get hot.
Gaulia serving. Dug up by Griffiths. Uiato goes cross court to Danielson, and Danielson is blocked. So Hawaii having trouble right away with that block. 5 straight points now for Colorado State. Gaulia to serve. 7 serving 4 in the first set. Gaulia gets it over, and Maeda shanks it. That's an ace. That's 6 straight points now for Colorado State. Dave Shoji has seen enough. Hawaii is not starting well, and they trail by 4. Let's take a look at the Kaiser Permanente keys to the match.
Well, for Colorado State, they've got to pass the jumper. They proved they struggled with it in Jane Croson's first time around, but I'm certain that they will get better at that. They've got to pass it in order to win this match. And for Hawaii, they've got to hit smart and hit high. They're facing the #1 block in the country, the land of the Giants block. 5 players over 6'2", reminiscent of that block Hawaii faced in their only loss of the year, UCLA.
Gaulia continues to serve 6 straight points. 8 serving 4, that's long. So the momentum that was building cut short for the moment. And serving will be Brittany Hewitt.
What a pleasant surprise she was last night with 4 aces.
Hewitt serves it in. Cranston, Foss. The ball hit over by Brummett. Hawaii with it. Uiatu step out. Hartong. That ball goes off of Foss and unable to get it as it goes into the signage is Brummett. And that is a point for Hawaii. Score from Los Angeles. USC sweeping Yale. So USC is on their way to Honolulu next week. Big hit again by Stephen. Stephen is going to have a career night if she keeps that up. And we stand corrected on the USC score. USC, that was a first-round game. And they play Tulsa tomorrow. Danielson blocked again, saved by Griffiths. Danielson second, double block, and she hits it off the touch.
We just got through saying the Kaiser Permanente keys, hit high and hit smart. Kanani Danielson just did just that, hit high and hit smart. Got a touch of the block, and Hawaii's 7th point.
Uiatu to serve now. 7 serving 9. Uiatu gets it in, dug up by Cranston, waiting for it is Foss. That goes to Port, that's blocked back. Blocked back by Hartong. Stephen gets it to the Hawaii side. A ball hit by Danielson. Foss, Stephen blocked. That ball is saved by Gaulia, but no help.
Well, Hawaii's got a block of their own that's not too shabby, by the way. Led by usually by Brittany Hewitt, but this time it's Chantil Satele and Hartong teaming up.
Serving is Uiatu. 8 serving 9. Uiatu looking to even this first set. Foss, step out. And Plord able to get it down in front of Maeda. And it's now 10-8. Colorado State leading by 2. Colorado State the first to double digits. And serving will be Stephen.
Plord, the #1 blocker in the country, but 15 kills last night offensively.
Stephen serving Uiatu outside. Satele hits it off the block. Went off Ford and Foss. That's a point for Hawaii, and Hawaii now trails by 1. Serving will be Danielson.
Hawaii got a good matchup with Satele, Hawaii's shortest attacker on the outside, up against Colorado State's setter.
Foss, Ford goes cross court, but there's Danielson. Uiatu, Satele, and Satele rips it off the block.
What a dig by Danielson, and then an even better set by Uiatu, and an even better hit by Chantil Satele. That's called bettering the ball.
Hawaii has come back. They've tied it at 10. Danielson serving Foss. Outside, Cranston. Dug up by Danielson. Waiting for it, Uiatu. She goes to Croson. Croson hits it off the block. That ball saved in the back row by Gaulia. They get it across. Advantage, Hawaii. That ball hit over by Hartong.
Oh, this is what Tom Hilbert was fearing. He said Hawaii is so quick, we've got to be good in transition. If you give them the free ball, we got to watch out because they're going fast to the outside or fast in the middle like that with Hartong.
Hawaii leading 11-10. Foss chases it down. Here's Cranston. And Cranston able to rip that ball by Satele in the front row and down in front of Uiatu in the back row.
Cranston,
so we are tied at 11.
Cranston, the real deal, coming off playing with Team Canada this last summer. He takes that high, wide set and just turns the corner. 6-3.
Megan Plord serving, dug up by Croson. Uiatu back set, Satele hits it wide, and now Colorado State assumes the lead, 12-11. And serving will be Plord.
Dave showed you up off the bench saying, Nita, if we get a good pass, go to the middle, like Lisa Strand-Maha said before the game.
Long serve and out by Plord. Hawaii comes back to tie it. Hewitt comes into the front row, along with Croson, along with Satele. Serving will be Hartong. We've had 5 ties in this first set. Hartong serving Gets it in. That's an ace.
They're seeing the third jump server. They've got Hartong, Satele. Actually, Hartong's the second server. They'll see next server is going to be Satele, and they'll see another jump server.
That went off Stefan. 13-12. Hawaii leading by 1. Serving again. The ball dug up by Gaulia. Outside it goes to Cranston. That's blocked. Cranston with the save. Ball is hit out. That time by Foss. Foss thought she had the deep. Hit it too hard. Hawaii leads by 2. Colorado State calls a timeout. And the crowd warms to it.
Chair Center Ryan Suji sidelined during that timeout. Head coach Dave Shoji continuing to talk to his passers, even going as far as to encourage him to start using their hands when passing, not necessarily relying on their platform, but taking more balls overhead. And during that timeout, Robin Amos Santos also talking to Mita Uyato about her set selection, wanting to get the right side more involved. Jim.
Thanks, Ryan. Serving will be Hartong. 14 serving 12 in the first set. That is an ace.
Hawaii, one of the best serving teams in the country, like I said, with 3 jump servers. And believe it or not, Kanani Danielson could be the 4th jump server if she wanted to, but she conserves her energy and serves the jump float.
Hawaii leading 15-12. That ball goes over the net and down. Hawaii leading by 4. The biggest lead by Colorado State has been 4, and now the biggest lead by Hawaii is 4. 16-12 here in the first set, and serving will be Hartong.
5 aces thus far for Hawaii.
Hartong serving again. That ball dug up by Stefan. Ball comes over. There's Danielson near the net to Uyato, and Brittany Hewitt hits it out. Everything was there except the execution.
Absolutely the right play by Uyato. She gave Hewitt a pretty good set. Danielson a pretty good pass, and that's Hawaii in transition, being quick.
Foss serving for Colorado State. Dug up by Croson. Uyato to Brittany Hewitt. Diving dig by Gaulia. Ball is hit over by Cranston. Diving dig. Rat-a-tats around, and they're unable to get it across. Diving dig by Danielson in the back row. Hawaii tried to build a bridge over the net. Couldn't do it. Colorado State comes back. They trail by 2. Serving again is Foss. Dug up by Danielson. Uyato to Croson. Croson goes at the diagonal. Gaulia. There's Cranston. Dug up by Maeda. Overpass. And the ball is hit down by Page. There's a first-round score again. UCLA over Maryland Eastern Shore. They sweep them out of the tournament. UCLA number 9. That goes off Croson, and that is now tied at 16. Hawaii had a 4-point lead, and they squandered it.
Colorado State picking on Croson right now. That ball was definitely out. She should have gotten out of the way.
Foss, Croson. Here's Uyato. Satele knocks down Stefan.
What a great set by Uyato. Everybody in the gym, I think, thought the ball was going to the left side. She back sets it. Page a little late getting out there. Satele getting past that big block and making the back row dig.
Satele to serve. The ball dug up by Cranston. Waiting for it is Foss. That ball is hit over by Page. Maeda overpass. Saved by Danielson in the back row. Maeda gets it across. Gaulia outside. It goes, and a big hit by Brummett. Brummett hit Satele in the back row. We are tied at 17.
Well, Brummett does not get a whole lot of sets. She's mostly a blocker, but when she does get sets, she's pretty effective. Last night, she only had 2 kills all night long and only 10 sets.
Cranston serving, dug up by Maeda. Uyato to Brittany Hewitt. Hewitt with some power.
Wow, talk about quickness versus size there. Brittany Hewitt, very quick at 6'3", going up against 2 huge blockers, and she was just flat out quicker than they were to get up.
Croson to serve for Hawaii. Croson had a very good beginning to this match. She will go to the big toss. Trying to get some separation. Gets it in. The ball is dug up nicely, however, but hit long that time by Stefan.
If Stefan has a problem, sometimes she gets a little erratic. Last night, Stefan not hitting for a good percentage. She hit 184 last night. And on the year, she hits 256.
Croson trying it again, dug up by Cranston, waiting for it as Foss. The ball is hit over, diving dig, pancake by Danielson, but the ball hit into the net by Croson.
Croson's usually pretty aggressive. I'm surprised she was so timid there. She's usually pretty aggressive. Nice pancake by Kanani Danielson to keep the ball alive, and then Croson just fanned it. She's usually very aggressive.
Serving will be Gallia. 18 serving 19. Waiting for it. Uiato. Danielson gets it off the block, and the ball is touched by Ward. Goes out. Point for Hawaii. They get to the second plateau. They get to 20, and now it is very crucial.
Hawaii got lucky there. Maeda short arm that pass to the 3-meter line. Kanani Danielson had a huge block facing him.
Knuckleballing the ball over that time is Hewitt. Foss goes to court. Dug up by Croson near the net. One-handed save. That time by Stauber, who has just come into the game. And now it is 20-19. Uiato comes in. Stauber remains in the back row. Goodman goes out. Serving is Faust. Uiato sets up Danielson off the block. The ball dug up in the back row. They go outside. Stefan. There's Croson. Uiato. Danielson. Yes!
Oh,
boy, there was some confusion on defense that time.
There was, definitely. You know, great dig by Croson right to the spot, right at the net where Nita Uiato could set any one of 4 people. Brilliant play. Kanani Danielson caught the block, all in confusion.
Hartong in the front row along with Satelli, along with Danielson. Serving Uiato, and she serves it wide. That is not good. Not the way this set is going. Not the tightness of it. Because Hawaii leads now by only 1.
A rare error from Uiato. Usually she gets points in bunches back there when she serves.
Stefan off the take. That's saved by Hartong. Uiato goes to Danielson down the line. That's dug up Foss. Sets up Ward. And Hawaii cannot handle it. So we are tied at 21. Colorado State making the move. Hawaii has no separation. We are even at 21 in the first set.
Dave shows you up off the bench, applauding his team for the hustle and pursuit on the last dig.
Stefan serves it. That's an ace. Croson having trouble. 22-21. Dave Shoji calls his second timeout. So Croson, no doubt, has mind trouble. We said it would be a battle, and it has been a battle throughout this first set. Hawaii with a 4-point lead late. They've lost that. Colorado State with a 4-point lead early. Hawaii able to conquer that. And here we are, deep into the pointage of the first set, 22-21, Colorado State. And this crowd here, arms folded, a look of concern. Hartong in the front row. Coming into the front row now for Hawaii is Hale Adolfo. Adolfo out of Ho'olehua, Molokai. Freshman phenom. She is in the front row along with Hartong. Serving is Stefan. Dug up by Maeda. Ball is hit by Hartong. Hartong with a good step out. Conquered the big double block there of Cranston and also Ford.
Boy, with a pretty big block up front now with Hartong and Adolfo and Croson. See if they can capitalize on it.
Tied at 22. Danielson serves and the joust at the net won by Foss. 23-22.
Foss, just a freshman, had a tremendous year leading this Ram team to 24 victories with plays like that.
Adolfo taken out of the first row, replaced by Satelli.
Satelli with 3 kills so far. She's hot at the net.
Ball comes over, dug up by Croson. Uiato, Hartong pushes it. That is off. No, they called it out. I thought they had a touch. They did not. Now it is set point Colorado State.
Hawaii's 6th hitting error here in the first game to Colorado's 3.
Dug up by Maeda. Croson, that's blocked back. Maeda with the save. Danielson, Croson. That's dug up in the back row. Ball is hit over by Cranston. Croson is there. Back set. Satelli off the block. That's saved. They go to Cranston. Through the block and down. Colorado State wins the first set. They lead in this match 1 set to none. Credit the Rams. And Hawaii. Dave Shoji. Pondering.